Hi guys, so as you're probably all aware, at the moment there's two main tabletop board games I play. One of them is this, and that's good old Warhammer Kill Teams. And you may have seen in a recent video I made this awesome looking Killzone board. And as you can see, this board has a backside. Well, I think we've all got backsides really. So yeah, it seemed a waste not to do anything with this. So I had a cunning plan. I'd have one board for two things, and the other game I play is HeroQuest. And by amazing great timing, I was recently contacted by Diorama to print to see if I wanted to do a collaboration and print out some of their tiles from their first campaign they did last year called Curse of the Citadel. And as you can see on the screen, yeah, it's fully modular. These tiles come so you can clip them in or use magnets, and as we all know, yeah, I actually love magnets. And the great thing with these, the sets that they do, obviously you can put them as one big board game, which is what I'm going to do, or you can make loads of like little scenes for dioramas. So as well as making a full board up for HeroQuest, yeah, I am going to use a lot of these pieces to make up little scenes for, well, some painted miniatures. So keep an eye out for those as well, guys. So don't forget to check out all the relevant links down below, guys. But the other great thing, Curse of the Citadel is having its first expansion set, Lava Burst. So yeah, tons more great modular tiles. And the thing I love with these is it's not only like a flat board you can make. You can make obviously a variety of levels and heights, which is another obviously awesome looking thing. So yeah, links to this the new campaign coming out. Well, coming out today actually, guys. So get in there and take a good old look at, well, everything you can see currently on the screen. So I downloaded all the files, and then, well, I need to have a little tinker with them. As I say, obviously I need to make these fit the board I currently have. So good old Tinkercad, free software, and it's so simple to use. Absolutely love it. So I use this to obviously cut bits, add bits, amend bits, and yeah, just generally make things fit how I want them. And as you can see there, the door's got a little bit of a slot cut out underneath. You'll see that a little bit later on. So yeah, did all the manipulation, all the bits I needed to do, and then obviously going to print out, well, going to print out a shed load of bits. So I am using, well, both my Frozen printers, my little Sonic Mini 8K and my Mighty 8K. Two awesome printers by Frozen that I've been using for quite some time now, and using the good old RPG Resin, as this stuff, yeah, it's lovely, it's flexible, yeah, you get high detail come out of this stuff. So yeah, as you can see, yeah, both run at the same time. I've adapted both my printers, as in both the front covers come off, because, well, they're on a shelf, so I can't lift the things up and off, so I just lift them forward. Although I am moving soon, guys, and I'm going to be getting a studio, so yeah, look out for, well, a little studio tour possibly coming up very soon. As I had manipulated pretty much everything I'm printing out, yeah, there's no supports, so I've had to do my own supports on everything. But the slicing software, yeah, Box is pretty cool. In the past, as in a good few years ago when I used to use this, anytime I would make my own supports, yeah, things probably wouldn't work out. But these days, yeah, everything does. Obviously, you can change the settings a little bit. Generally, I don't. But again, sometimes I look online to see what the best settings are for particular sort of resins and so on. So as I'm printing out loads, yeah, I want to try and do it reasonably quick, just because, well, these printers are going to be going brrr. Well, they don't go brrr, do they? That's the other printers. Anyway, these printers are going to be working for quite some time. Let's move on. Let's get some things printed and start assembling this awesome HeroQuest board. So the other thing I can't wait to do once I do have a proper studio set up, and that's to do some hyperlapse video. So it'll be like, I don't know, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and you'll see the whole print being done. Which, yeah, I'm quite excited about being able to do. So keep an eye out for that. So, yeah, print is going, loads of bits coming out. And then there's a case of, well, starting to build up the board. As I need to make the HeroQuest board fit the backside of my Killzone board, it kind of made sense by doing the outer edge first and then working my way in. So that way I can manipulate any tiles or any size corridors and bits and pieces I need to. And I know I'm not going to sort of go, well, outside the current area that I've got. So I'm lining things up with the very edge of my my Killzone board. And yeah, absolutely love how this is looking. I've used it a couple of times already now, because obviously I filmed this, well, last week or so. And yeah, this thing works really, really well. So either way, you can have the board obviously for the Killzone or the HeroQuest. Both the walls and bits are flat-ish on either side. So yeah, it's nice and steady to be able to play the game. And this is what I mean about sort of being able to manipulate and make things as I need them. So yeah, any little tiles I need, I can just measure up and then print them out exactly how I need them. Again, that's why I love 3D printing stuff. It is just amazing. But as you can see, yeah, these tiles, absolutely awesome looking. So guys, don't forget to check out all the links down below to diorama to print, as well as obviously the Frozen links and, well, anything else, guys. Because obviously anything you can do to help support the channel is just amazing. Just by watching videos is awesome. If you can, like, share, subscribe, all that other wonderful stuff as well, that'll just be amazing as well. So obviously I did the outside of the board with some good old super glue just because I wanted it to sort of stick straight away. But for all the tiles on the inside, I do love using Gorilla Glue. This is one of those glues, it takes a while to dry, but when it does dry, yeah, things aren't coming off. And obviously because it gives you time to sort of move things around, it does mean, well, I have that chance of, if they're not quite in the right place, I can just, well, keep moving them or adjusting them. So yeah, good old Gorilla Glue does sort of work rather well. And again, this is where I say I've made and adapted and changed all these tiles to fit what I need. So that's like the outside bit, the walkway and a little indoor bit, and then a case of working out just how big I'm going to have the rooms. So say this I'm going to use for HeroQuest, but obviously I play HeroQuest with a bit of my own sort of loose rules, so don't need to be too exact, too neat. And so yeah, the printer's been going for ages. Obviously you will see, yeah, a bit of a different colour in resin. Usual thing, whenever I start running out of one resin, I mix and match. Never really done this before, because I've been printing out quite a lot recently. Obviously it was a case of I need to do this, and the great thing is you can mix and match the resins. They do seem to still work perfectly. You just need to be aware sometimes of the settings and go with like the slower of the settings depending on the resin. Good old grout, yeah, you'll see me use this in many a video. So what I'm doing here probably didn't need to really do, because once you paint everything you won't see these gaps and cracks half as much. But in my mind, knowing there's the smallest of gap, yeah, I've had to put some grout in just for my own peace of mind. And the last couple of pieces to go in, yeah, I definitely measured these nice and snug. So yeah, if in doubt, get the hammer out and that will get bits in. So there is glue in this, but to be honest, these go in so snugly, yeah, didn't need any glue. But I absolutely love the look of how this board has come out. I say the fact you can make things as you want is just great. And these tiles from Curse of the Citadel, yeah, I love the fact they are very modular, which makes it even better and easier when you want to sort of manipulate sizes and make things to, well, suit your needs, or my needs in this case. And there we go, one HeroQuest board, well, halfway there. That's probably the hardest bit done, is getting it all together, measuring all the sizes, and putting it together. I love these stairs. Normally, when using tiles, I would have printed these out a lot thinner, but I love the fact of having the stairways still looking like it's going down. So I've taped up the kill zone board, because I don't want to sort of mess about getting paint on that. And then yeah, usual quick go-to, bit of black primer, dry brushing with white, because obviously this is the best way to make stones. Nice and simple, nice and quick. But yeah, loving how it looks. And so each room, I've made the wall going around the outer edge a little bit raised, so it makes it nice and easy to see the rooms. Although I do paint the rooms at the end, so yeah, you can see them even better then. Taking the masking tape off, and again, I love the fact I've got two boards in one. I know I am moving soon, and I'm going to get a studio, so we'll have more room. But one thing I've always been short of space of, well, is space. I've always been short of space. I don't know what I'm saying there. Yeah, it's early in the morning when I do these voiceovers. I'm not always quite with it. So yeah, so having the two boards in one now, absolutely love it. I say these are the two main games I play. I have bought quite a lot of the Zombicide games. I've yet to play one. I've done some painting of the miniatures. Because I absolutely love the idea of that kind of gameplay because, well, I love zombies. So yeah, look out for some possible gameplay or more boards. Yeah, making some boards up for Zombicide. That could be my next big thing because I do love making boards. Yeah, I think I've got 2 HeroQuest boards and about 6 Killzone ones. Absolutely nuts. So Dipping Inks, yeah, I love these ones by GreenStuffWorld because as you can see, the bottles, they are huge. So when it comes to painting sort of terrain pieces, these bottles are just great because, well, they're huge, so you can, well, you can just chuck loads of paint on because these ones are going to last for quite some time. So yeah, going around, filling in the rooms. I say this is kind of loosely to look like the HeroQuest board. Most of the games I do play with HeroQuest are homebrew. I do love obviously the books and expansions and all the rest with HeroQuest, but I love being able to make up my own little scenarios really, as that's obviously where I get a lot of fun. So yeah, let's make stuff up. Kind of what I'm doing now when I'm talking, because I'm just waffling away. Anyway guys, hope you're enjoying the board. Don't forget to do the old usual, like, share, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Especially the sharing bit, guys. That really does help this channel out more than you can probably imagine. And there we go. I think it's looking wonderful. Yeah, I love it. I'm such a big kid. But yeah, love how this came out, and it looked great. So the bits, yeah, I've got some doors. Obviously we need doors to be able to get into a room. So this is where I've gone that little channel at the bottom, and the reason for that is so it then fits over the sort of the walls I've got going round, which is pretty cool. Printed out these little bits. These are going to look awesome because these are going to be, they're going to be like the end stoppers, so you can't go any further down those walls, or rooms even. But again, the other great thing with this stuff is you can make some really smart looking little dioramas, and that's what I'm going to be doing. So you are going to see these tiles being used again in future videos, just because obviously I print and paint loads of miniatures, but I do sometimes like to have little backdrops for them. And yeah, this modular stuff by Diorama to Print is definitely going to be great for that. Guys, I'm a 56-year-old man, but I feel like a big kid sometimes because I love this hobby. I love what I do, and yeah, I just get excited by it all. I'm easily pleased as well, so that kind of helps. But guys, as always, yeah, loads of links down below. It'd be great if you could go and check them out, as it does sort of help out the channel immensely. And don't forget to check out the new campaign, which comes out today. Some more fantastic modular tiles by Diorama to Print, and the new campaign Lava Burst. So tons more modular terrain bits and pieces. I love that there are in tiles, so you really can sort of mix, match, make things up as you go along. And these things are interconnectable using magnets, which obviously I absolutely love, or using little connectors. Yeah, so there we go. Yeah, I love it. A 2-for-1 board. Both the games that I play quite a bit of. And yeah, absolutely love it. Well, this is quite a chunky, heavy beast. It doesn't take up too much room. It does fit on my desk. Love all these little bits and pieces that I've got for it. So that I have adjusted the scale of this as well, because if you'd seen the video where I did the Killzone board, you'd have seen I did reduce it down by a tad. So yeah, unfortunately this does mean I've now got to print out loads more miniatures, which is such a shame, because I love printing out miniatures. So guys, check out all the links down below. Certainly helps out the channel. Like, share, subscribe, leave comments, all that wonderful stuff. You guys all take care, and yeah, can't wait to see you in the next one with, whatever it is I do next. Okay guys, bye for now.